bringing children and families into our park to stay and play for a lifetime, providing quality and affordable recreation that invites all to come out and play, fostering partnerships that invest in forward-thinking, world-class facilities, and supporting innovation and welcoming new ideas from those we employ and serve.
Chicago parks are your parks. I'm General Superintendent and CEO Mike Kelly. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
You're checking out Solarise, which is a full conservatory installation brought to us by a local Chicago art studio, Luftwerk studio, which consists of two local artists, Sean and Petra. And they have sculpted a art installation that goes hand in hand with the conservatory and its environment, and it's just absolutely transformed this space.
We actually started out with one piece, and that's sort of evolved into numerous pieces for the conservatory.
The entire exhibit is titled Solarize, A Sea of All Colors. A Sea of All Colors is a quote from Jens Jensen, who conceived and designed the Garfield Park Conservatory.
Color and light are studied and celebrated with this interactive display of beauty.
This installation works with light, but it works with light in a different way, and it highlights the light that plants need and how plants grow. So you have to come back and see it at night, and you have to come back and see it during the day. And it also changes with the seasons, which is really neat. So the level of the sun makes the pieces do different things. It's an immersive, constantly changing installation that has to be seen. It's really hard to explain.
The exhibit is made up of 5 different installations, all designed to reflect their environment and the plant life around them.
When you come to see this installation, you'll enter the Palm House first. That's our largest display house. It's about the size of a football field with a 65-foot tall roof. And the first installation is in the reflecting pool.
Within that pond, we put in a piece called the portal. And what that does, it draws your attention not only to the sort of surrounding reflection of the vegetation, but also draws you towards the Jens Jensen waterfall that's in the fern room.
This installation is titled Fluorescents, and it is inspired by the flowering and growing process of flowers and plants.
It almost looks like it's just floating there, and it's this pattern of red and blue and the color spectrums that plants see, and you change color, the plants change color, the pattern on the floor. It is just an enveloping blanket of color.
This piece is called Seed of Light, and it's inspired by sort of sacred geometry, seed of life geometry.
And we are creating a water drop chandelier for this, inspired by the symbol of life.
Which is a water chandelier that has lights and a water droplet that falls into a tray that then creates a ripple effect of shadow play against the floor. And there's a corresponding music piece, and it's truly hypnotic.
The Desert House piece is called Prismatic, and we took the cross-section of a cactus. We looked at it and we saw these triangular and geometric shapes.
It's suspended from the ceiling, and it's made out of prismatic acrylic rod that lets the rainbows kind of float around and cast on the trunks of some of the larger cacti and on the concrete floor.
With Prismatic, there's a sound composition, and it's composed by a local musician that we've worked with collaboratively throughout the years. And he's taken contact mics and put them on cactus, and he's plucked each spine and needle, and he's marked the notes so he can have a full scale and create a musical composition.
The beacon is installed in our Palm House, and it's a installation of LED diodes that are they're mounted to the steel structure of the Palm House, but there's this beautiful light display that you see from the exterior.
At night, you have this sort of matrix of light that we feed video through, and that video is informed by wind speed that we collect from O'Hare.
The Solarize exhibit was made possible by many organizations working together.
When we bring exhibits like this to the community, it gives them a reason to get out and come out and visit something that's right there in their backyard. And they get to bring the children out and see a lot of things, and it's an experience that they will always cherish.
You know, you can go to an art gallery and see beautiful art, and you can go to a plant conservatory and see plants from around the world you've never seen before. Doing something like this, you get plant lovers that maybe don't get to see a whole lot of art. And then you get artists and the art community that come to check it out, and they see a plant that they've never seen before.
Chicago parks and the park systems are amazing by themselves. You can experience them throughout the year. But I think actually embedding art and art installations within them give it a whole nother dynamic.
When you come here, it's just like you're in a whole new different place.
One of the great things about the conservatory is, one, it's one of the largest conservatories in the country. We're open every day of the year. We're free, and we have free parking. And the Green Line will drop you off just steps from our front door. It's an experience that is great for the art community. It's great for people that are avid gardeners and horticulturists. And it's really an experience that will change every time that you're here.